Okay, we should be live-ish. Whatever kind of thing there. It should be fine. Forget what we need for this upcoming fight, but we do actually need to do a few things here. So we go ahead and do this, and yeah, we just need to wander off with her and get some more scenes, and then we'll have probably one of the nastier fights in the game. I unfortunately do not have great coffee right now. I have kind of a weird caramel macchiato coffee. And yeah, we're not allowed to go anywhere. I, for some reason, think that we've already lost that last Delazio. I can double check. There is one place where it says. Is it missable? I mean, even if we miss that one, we can still get Robe of Lords as long as we get the rest of them. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, we'd have to get Officius. But we'd actually have to get Leo turned in to get that one. Dang it. I want it. Now we can still get Rosetta Ring. Robe of Lords. It's unfortunate. But yeah, basically we have to go to the bedrooms. I forget if we can go in here, can we? Yeah, we can. Then we go, I believe, this way? Hopefully everyone is doing all right. Oh, and the game just got, like, way louder for me, and I don't know why. There we go. That's not creepy at all. Ooh, a cutscene. Summon Alexander. Isn't this summoning Alexander? I could have sworn it was. But I might be mistaken. Because the castle itself, I think, is... Or maybe I'm thinking of a different game. Could have sworn it was. What is this place? Oh, it is. Place, all right. I can still hear the music. Where is it coming from? Coming from the great beyond. Yes, it is. Mother, Zidane. No, I can't depend on them anymore. As the Queen of Alexandria, I must adjust my microphone and then protect my kingdom. I know, that's a derpy one, but it's fine. The ship is rocking pretty bad. Well, when this ship's a rocking, someone's coming knocking. I designed this ship as an onglop, after all, so I have no idea what could happen. Perhaps. I think we can at least make it to Alexandria. Yeah, we can. Try to stay in the middle of the ship. You'll feel less movement. Aw, poor Vivi. We don't get a Vivi. Actually, wait. Yeah, we do. I think we get a Vivi, but not an Ico. I saw something sparkle. Garnet? Gosh darn it, Garnet! This light, it burns! The summoner is being called. Alexander's judgment has come. Hello, Alexander. Yeah, just jump off. That's a real wise idea. Ico. Hi, kid. You want a hug? I forget, is Alexander stronger than Bahamut? I don't think so. I heard your voice on the airship. I felt your presence too, and all of a sudden I was covered in light. It's the light of destiny. A summoner's light of destiny brought on by the hidden powers of the four jewels. This light appears when a holy eidolon calls for its summoner. But I don't know what to do. She'll show us. First, we have to put our hands together. Now pray in your heart. O holy guardian, hear our prayers. Darkness overshadows us once again. O holy guardian, hear our prayers. Deliver us out of darkness into light. No, I can't do two voices at once. Hello, them some big wings. Hello, Alexander. Fancy meeting you here. You know it's strong whenever freaking Bahamut runs. For some reason in my brain, I seem to remember Alexandria getting destroyed. So beautiful, Alexander, the legendary Eidolon. So you wish to defend the castle with your brilliant wings? How admirable! Your powers even transcend Bahamut's, Alexander. I've been waiting for you. I've called a magic carriage for you. I'm sure you'll like it. Invincible, come forth! You're mine, Alexander! Oh, my. You've gone too far, Kuja. I granted you the freedom to do as you wish in Gaia for one purpose alone. Now that you have lost sight of your mission, I will no longer tolerate your actions. You have not the slightest idea whom you are defying. I will show you soon enough. You too, Sedaine. I'm afraid to ask how he knows Sedaine. Couldn't be anything foreboding. What happened to the Invincible? Enslave Alexander as you have enslaved Bahamut. Would it be Garland? Impossible. Why would he come to Gaia? If it is indeed Garland, he must know my plan. But why has he assumed control of the Invincible? No, he can't be. He can, and he is. Glop, glop. You little bug, we could have been killed. Amaranth's right. It was a mistake to come here on that airship. Yeah, you had to get here somewhere. Glop, glop. Made it here in one piece. That's all that matters. Walk, walk. That's right. Never gonna ride on an airship again. Never, ever. Oh, yes, you are, Vivi. Yes, you are. Wait. Captain! Captain! Where's Captain? Where is Her Highness? I don't know. We're looking for her, too. Let's find the captain. He crunchy. I mean, he is made out of metal. He is very crunchy. He's a rust bucket. Oh, but yeah. Coffee that I'm having right now, caramel macchiato. For some reason, this brand of it, half the time it's exceptional. The other half the time, they don't add enough syrup to it, and I don't know why. So it ends up tasting burnt, because it is cheap coffee. But unfortunately, that cheap coffee is leaning on the burnt side today. I could add stuff of my own to it, but then it fights the flavor, which kind of sucks. We have to find Aiko, too. They're probably together. Yeah, they're both summoners. They summoned a giant winged thing that you could probably see from above. Okay, ability-wise, now that we have these characters here, I think we need to equip certain things, don't we? So we need antibody. I don't think we actually have, well, we do have counter. We can, I think we actually even have it on you, don't we? No, we got auto life. Working on accuracy. Maybe we do have counter, but it's on something else. Yeah, we do. We can do counter. Counter will not cause us to trigger certain bad things that are about to happen. Is probably the best way I can put it, without being exceptionally spoilery. As far as headwear, I don't think we actually have an option for counter on you. We do have access to auto life, though. That might be... Who is it probably worth it on to get auto life? I'm thinking you. We'll see how many points it is. Auto life is 12. Okay, so we don't care about HP plus 20. We don't care about... We do kind of care about ability up. We don't care about alert. We don't care about insomniac. We do care about antibody. Antibody! We don't care... Well, actually, we do care about bandit, because we're going to be stealing from this. We don't need to do too many other things, so it's going to be counter... And we don't have enough for auto life. Even if we take that off, it's no auto life. We'd have to get rid of add status. What status effect do we actually have on this? It is confused. That will not apply to the boss, so we can take off add status. That way, automatically cast life in battle. So I think it only does it once. But that'll keep him kind of squared away, I guess. Freya, ability-wise, and I also need to double-check what spells we have access to equip. You have auto flow. Do we actually get... No, we don't have anything else for you to learn, do we? Vivi, you are just done with everything, I guess. Okay, so you don't need auto float on this. Add status, I think he has slow on his staff, so that is actually not that bad. Body temp can go away. High tide we do want. Insomniac, loudmouth can go away. Jelly, antibody up. We do want an auto potion. And we want... I don't think this can silence. I'm pretty sure it cannot. Yes, we are going after an optional, like, pain-in-the-ass boss. Hey, Gablin, how go it? Doing all right today? Life a treating you well. And I think out of the rest of these, none of these are going to be particularly great. We'll just take a level up then. Because we can't quite get auto reflect. Unless we get rid of... We could get rid of High Tide and go with it. But then I think it would end up healing itself. I don't remember whether it's healed by poison. You have awful stuff. Return magic. No, we don't want that right now. Oh, and I forgot. This is a devil, isn't it? There you go, bud. You got Devil Killer now. You don't have Devil Killer. You do have Counter. You need Antibody. Can't complain, same old, same old. It's much too hot today. I feel you on that. I have a fan pointed directly at me, and I am still sweating. So I can relate 100%. Oh, let's go for... No, we might... no, if it returns magic and it heals off of it, that's going to be worthless. Because I think it absorbs... Let's see. Let's go just check. Instead of trying to guess... Yeah, it can't be poison, so that's just going to be... We'll just return magic then. And unfortunately, this guy casts a Doom! Which sucks for me. As far as what Freya can equip, she doesn't have... Well, we can Clear-Headed there. Devil Killer. Just looking for what we can get experience with. We already have... Yeah, we have White Draw from that. So maybe... No, we want ability up. Take off that. Take off that. Definitely always want ability up equipped. That's just a given. Body temp, no. Antibody, yes. Don't... Oh, we do have Devil Killer on it. Good God. Alzorath, learn how to use these words. Okay. And can you get Auto Potion? But hopefully... the heat does not get you that bad. I'm praying and hoping. She does not have access to good equipment. We don't need jelly. But that's pretty much the only thing that is worth getting on her there. Double checking if there's anything worthwhile. We already have Kakusha, or whatever it's called, equipped. Yep, we do have Auto Potion we could get on her. But then we would lose ability up. You'll manage. Get Blaney to serve as a human fan. Just have him get one of those big leaves. Start the worship now! Although he's probably not home right now, if I had to take a wild guess. Oh. Yeah, I think that's all we can do in this, is just hope. We could use tent tricks early on. I hate doing that, but... that's probably the only thing that I can think of that would be worthwhile in this. I do have enough Phoenix Downs to handle this. So that's not a big issue. He's playing Battlefield like a traitor? Oh, you... playing frickin' Battlefield. Oh, yeah, we have to talk to everybody and get them out, don't we? Okay, in this fight right here, I'm going to do a quick save. Here's someone talking. Challenge me if you dare. I don't think we're going to get Demon's Mail. I want Demon's Mail. It's ultra rare. We'll see how tough this guy actually turns out to be for me. He could be extremely bad. And we have the traditional boss fight music as we fight a fucking book. Okay, you focus, you steal, you... I don't think that pierces... Yeah, these don't pierce armor. This, I think, does. Let's try it. And we are... Oh, jeez. If you're trancing, that's fine. Just, like, right out of the gate. Cast regen on all members, yes. I'm gonna have to heal Freya. There we go. This thing has 21,000 life, by the way. Did it really just... Oh, you son of a bitch. Freya is sadly weak right now, but I will get her healed in just a minute. We might have to use Phoenix down on her, but... Yep. Oh, this is gonna suck. What the... Why is that doing so much damage? It's only supposed to do a few hundred. Hold up. Just a minute. Let me go check. For some reason, I thought that dealt way less damage. Yeah, it says it's supposed to do way less damage than that. But let's go ahead. Quick load real quick. I need to check my health. We are at max-ish health. I'm gonna do this. Yes, we're gonna be doing less damage, but we'll be taking less damage as well. But it says we're only supposed to be taking like 200 something damage from this. Yet we were taking way more. 800 something. Not sure why. Dragon, race wind again, black magic. We're gonna go for... I don't think this will work on him. I don't think Demi does. We can try it, but I'd rather get slow on him. You just steal the entire time. Item, and then we tent? To try and blind it? Because we don't have an easy access to blind. You really don't remember this enemy? This is right after you see the Alexander cutscene. And this is an optional boss. He is going to wreck our nonsense, but... Let's see if we can get this guy kind of chewed up a little bit. Another slow on him. We're not so concerned with getting a hit on him right now. Yay! We got blind on him. So now that should be doing a little bit better for us. Huh. I forget if Paper Storm is considered a magical attack or not. We're about to find out. It is a pain in the ass. Let's spare change it. Okay, this thing has 21,000 life. So it's gonna be not an easy fight. And we're trying to slow it down. But I don't know if we're actually going to be able to. Okay, so it's opening to page 42. Then it immediately closes again. I'm not entirely sure why. It's supposed to not do that. It's supposed to stay open for a minute. Let's go ahead and just keep trying to slow it. We're trying to steal some good stuff from it as well. The thing is, it has a few key items that we kind of want. While I would love to get the Demon's Mail from it, I kind of just want the Silver Fork, but we might just have to try and kill it. Because we do want what it drops. Yeah, this boss. The bitch. Let's go for another race wind, just to get ourselves regenning again. I appreciate the auto potion, Vivi. You're surprisingly doing better than anybody else on life right now, except for Zidane. And that's just because Zidane starts with way more. There, we finally got slow on it. We've got the elixir and the ether gone from it. Freya is not doing well. Yeah, it just keeps immediately closing again. I could have sworn... Oh, it just keeps flipping pages. That sucks. I don't remember all the stuff. So she'll be more safe during it? It's one of those things where I kind of need her down at the moment. But we will get her jumping soon. She should survive this. If she doesn't, we have Phoenix Downs. Now, Vivi's in trance. We do get some counterattacks, but they're not very high damage. And I'm hoping that she should jump after she gets healed. Race Wind saved you so much. It's such a good ability. It is great. Regen in general is great in this game. Especially considering how fast it ticks. It's not just once a turn. Page 172. Double black. Yeah, we're not going to focus too much on getting those items, but I will keep him stealing. So let's go ahead and Fira. Steal from it. Now this stage, we should be able to recover a little bit in. Because we have immunity to poison across the board. He can't be poisoned, unfortunately. Do I use my last turn of trance to do a ton of damage? Possibly. I don't need the Silver Fork. Solution 9. Let's try Grand Lethal. Nope, it went back into its book. I forget whether Grand Lethal ignores... We're going to find out. I don't think it ignores defense. Got stuck in a poison loop. I wonder... I don't think there are any enemies that have that, are there? Or am I misremembering? It would be hilarious if they did, though. That's one reason I'm glad in earlier Final Fantasies that they had the reflect limit where it would only reflect once. Otherwise, it would have gotten obscene. Vivi focus. Show off. Yeah, that doesn't pierce. I can never remember which ones pierce it. I know the gold skill does. I forget if thievery does. There's one or two monsters that have return magic or reflect, but you don't think there's any bosses that have it. Ah. Yeah, Zidane and Vivi are definitely going to be a thing. I'm surprised we haven't gotten doomed yet, oddly enough. You gonna flip pages there, bud? There he is. We can get the rice wind going. Time for more nukes. Yes, he will be doing Fira as soon as we get that back out of there. Amaranth, go ahead and throw a pinwheel at it. Because we're in the back row, we can't really do a ton with, like, normal attacks. But we can do some pain in the butt things. We don't have a way to do mini either. This guy is prone to it, funnily enough. And it goes back in its book. Let's see. I don't think paper uses up MP either, sadly. I am going to go ahead and Lancer it to find out, but I don't think it does. Hey, Queen, how's it going? Been a minute. Item. Let us get ourselves just a little bit of ether. Ugh. Yeah, we can't reduce its mana. And it's no longer slowed. We're going to try to keep stealing from it. Well, well, well. Hey, Bells. Everybody's showing up today. Yep, just keep whacking it until it gets to the higher pages. Been busy on vacation? Oh, happy birthday! But, yeah, I understand being busy. I have been kind of just going sideways lately myself. Getting way too little work done in way too much time. I'm so glad we got blind on them with that tent. I was expecting that to take so freaking long. We're still failing to steal. I think it's one more. Oh, no, I thought that was going to take longer. Okay. Burn, little blue demon. Wasting all of our steals. I don't think this works on it. We're just going to do a Reese Wind to get that back up. Working hard or hardly working. I have been trying to format the TTRPG stuff, like, way too much. And I've just been going cross-eyed from it. Thank you for the gift sub as well. Happy birthday to you. Don't make me sing it. That would actually be bad for everyone involved, probably. Sing it, damn it. You sure you want to hear something like that? Happy birthday to you. Do I just go full Marilyn Monroe on this? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Queenie. Happy birthday to you. I can't quite get to the saucy of of Marilyn Monroe, but it's back open. I remember getting so mad at this fight as a kid. I think I rage quit a few times against this boss as a child. Of Mr. Burns singing it? Oh yeah, from the birthday cake for Smithers. I mean, that is probably the energy I was just... Oh, he dead. That was probably the energy I was giving. Yeah, we got our running shoes. We didn't get the silver fork or the armor, unfortunately. You are worthy. Am I now? Really? Oh, no. Order, you get back to the front, you get back to the front, and you get back to the front. And we came out of that almost full life. But I am not a great singer. I am well aware of it. Oh, lordy. Let's go ahead. Check our equipment now since we got, like, everything unlocked. So Angel Bless is done. We already have a Twisted Headband equipped. We could go up to a Brigadine. But we did not get our auto life done, so that sucks. She did get everything, so it's up to plate mail for you. You're done with all of your stuff on gloves. Lamyas, you're done with all of your things on helmets. Ice Lance, you still have stuff to do, but there's nothing left. You might be able to get running boots. Auto haste. Was there another thing besides auto haste that we... No, I was pretty sure we had everything on him. So you know what? Auto haste on Vivi. You've been playing it as well. Grinding at the grotto. I should have done some grinding, but I think so far we're okay. It's one of those things where I would like to get more of it done, but... We got all the risks done. Still learning return magic from the Brigadine. Do I really want to stay on that, or do I want to get some of these other ones done first? That's counter. We could actually work on that. Just double checking on all of these. Oh, the bus is late today. I just heard it come to a stop outside my house. I'm hoping I don't hear yelling again. Let's go... You know what? I'm going to go power belt so we can finish off counter faster. You can grind pretty much anywhere. As long as you have a healing spring, it's super easy. You're usually unwilling to grind in games these days, except for Final Fantasies. You can zone out and chill. Off camera, I'll do more grinding, but I have gotten a little bit less willing to accept the grind in games. I'm still sad we didn't get the fork. I was hoping we'd at least get the fork. You being somewhere and get stuck and pissed? Yeah. I've gotten there a few times where I've had to grind in very crappy places. And I get what Gablin's joking about. I mean, if you do that, I would not recommend that while you're in the US, Gablin. Doesn't always work very well. Oh, goodness gracious. We'll go ahead and grab Auto Potion up. I don't think we need any more status protections. He's a naughty, naughty boy. He probably does not like me saying that. That way. We'll go with add status. Get rid of counter. You know what? Protect girls. Girls! Could go into that song if we wanted to. Add status seems fine. Oh, the rest of that seems really great. And most of his is still fine. We'll just get rid of that for, like, clear-headed and... Actually, no. Can we get 5 points somewhere for... Auto haste. 4 points. Sorry. There we go. Now the question is, can we leave and go to the docks? Oh yeah, totally innocent. Gablin is a pure little angel. Yeah, we have failed the Stalazios, and I hate myself for it. Oh, there's enemies in town. Run away. Okay, so we've rescued 4 people. I don't know how many people there are to rescue. And does anyone know for sure if I'm actually locked out of Leo or not? You are not the one that thirsts over MonsterCon characters whenever we play that? Totally not. Yep. Not totally in love with Omen. Never. Never, ever. You guys gonna actually leave? There you go. Yeah, if I remember correctly, the castle does get destroyed, unfortunately. Let's be honest, you'd probably let half the people in that game stab you. Let's not gloss over it. Yeah, I'm trying to talk. I think I've gotten everyone so far. Because we've got to evacuate them. And I forget if... You know what? I am going to go ahead and tent. Because I don't remember if there's a fight coming up or not. I don't think there is, but better safe than sorry. And yeah, our last save was way back because I hadn't done any proper saves for a while. Always be prepared. Are we going to get level 90 in this? God, no. At least I hope we don't. I will have done some things horribly wrong if so. Did we not get you out of here? Thought we could. You want to do a Liam cosplay since you already have the outfit, just need some purple body paint, yellow contacts, and fake ears? You got it. I'm just trying to think of ways to break this so I can get Leo. But I don't think there's any way for me to sneakily get off into another... into the docks. We need to see wants complete. Oh, we need to see wants complete. Ah. I don't think we can go back down here. It's like, no. No. Hit Ubu. I think I've talked to everyone already, so up we go. Aw, they're not showing swords. Considering you're nearly at endgame and level 30, you can't imagine how much pain it would be to get 99. I would have to grind for a few days off camera. We would have to do a few Titan Quest days. Gee willikers, what is this? What? So that's the secret of the Alexandria Castle. Aren't an Ico up there? Maybe let's go. What are you doing? I want to go with you. I want to help Garnet and Ico too. Guja might destroy the castle at any minute. Get out of here while you still can. Go on, Vivi. Don't worry about me. Someday you'll probably do the same thing for someone who's really important to you. Later, scrub. Not saying you've considered starting a only oscillations because you're not allowed to say that on Twitch. Don't make me have to come up with like 20 different phrases on how to say that. I have to go on my instincts on this one. Go, Vivi! Run! Flee! Take your little existential dreading ass back out of here. Freya does have a cool design. Your love for Freya totally tracks with the fact that you like the elves in DOS 2. They have that same kind of elongated, but not over twisted kind of aesthetic. Alexander, no! God, the only thing I kind of feel really weird about Aiko's design is her nose. Just doesn't feel right to me. We're not going to go over the physics of that line. I don't know why I wasn't honest with you. The Dane, we really made a big mess, didn't we? Yes, yes, you did. Let's get out of here. Yeah, Aiko's all jealous. More souls have returned. In microscopic proportions, the process still continues after thousands of years. Eventually, these circulating souls will no longer belong to Gaia. They must never be circulated back. Kuja did well, if only he had lasted longer. I never imagined he would choose to end his remaining days on Gaia. Perhaps this was his fate, set in ages past. I, too, cannot escape my fate. Someday I must face your counterpart. Especially, they do go hard. Especially in the early ones. They only cross whenever, what's her face is going up there? Garnet. As you can see, the reconstruction is moving right along. Good. We've started building the airship number 3. It's going well, too. Many engineers from the industrial district have volunteered. Our people are so strong, I never realized until now. Oh, they have faith in you, Regent. That's why they can be strong. They are proud to be citizens of Lindblom. Regents... Achoo! Hey, Baku, why are you constantly sick? I'm tired of working all day and night on a new... I can't do that voice for a long time for him. It doesn't fit. Why don't you come by the research center and give us a hand sometime? Talking to both of us? Just kidding. We already have enough people working on it. Oh, do you know how Zidane's doing? He's fine. He's probably awake by now. We used all the Phoenix Downs on him. Oh, and they refilled the chests for us. How kind of them. I don't know how you got here. Egoist armlet. Oh, it's just for me. Elixir. Don't like Fossil Roo? Yeah, we'll deliver a message. Not gonna save at you. We love in the game how every now and then we just cut back to it, and then there's these idiots. My hero. Pay the rent. I can't pay the rent. I just aged myself by quite a bit there. I apologize. Half of you probably don't get that one. Where's Garnet? Okay. Yeah, I don't think there's a way we're going to be able to get Leo. I could browse through and see, but something washed ashore. It's quinoa! I'm sorry, sir, but we found this weird thing by the shore. Used to be a sea dog, so I know a thing or two about these things. It's dead. Go find a doctor right away. Hi, Quinoa. You are a young, handsome 31-year-old. You do not understand your ancient jokes from the Cambion era. I mean, it's true. I learned my jokes from dirt. I even taught it a few. Is it really the guest room? Looks like we won't be going anywhere for a while. Well, we're working on number 3. It'll hopefully be less crappy than number 2. Oh, let me by! Let me through! You jerk. You swear to God the writer for Kino was just the lead writer's 5-year-old adding to the story with crayon? Can't argue with that one. Looks like there's a place to insert a medal. Okay, we need to do that one. Get your gil low enough to forgive me money. You can buy things for the... Ah, Jesus. We have to get gil low. Can I interact? Thank you. And then the big tongue clown ate the frogs. Okay, we need to go base level station. Dragon's Gate has a remedy and a... Okay, so Dragon's Gate. I think that's Serpent's Gate. And I think, if memory serves, we can go... Oh, we can't go through the door. They love this spot right here. By order of the Regent, we may not open this gate. Why? Let me in. We also can get another one from... Yeah, Serpent's Gate. I'm just grabbing the items it's telling me to grab because I already missed one of the Stelazio. Okay. We got that. Once you have that, go to the Regent's Chamber for a crap load of scenes. Okay. It also says we've got a crap ton of freaking ATEs to do here. That's why I'm kind of bouncing around between these places. Upper level. We're on the level, the high level. Okay. Okay. There's all kinds of crap that we have to do. It is a great game. How's it going? Auto race? Lar? Royal Chamber and Conference Room are down the hall. Are they now? My hair is actually irritating me right now because like every single time I lean forward to get the sun out of my eyes, because there's a little bit of a gap in my curtain. Every time I lean forward to get the sun out of my eyes, it just goes like right on my nose and tickles like hell. Wouldn't you love to just stand there and operate the lift button all day? The view is great on a clear day. I don't think we actually want to go up there yet. LAR for short. Oh, she is up there. I don't remember any... Okay, look who's here. Naw. Is something wrong? She can't talk, can she? My bad. Damn. I forgot to tell him to go to Sid's room. He's probably still upstairs yapping away. Wonder who they'd cast for everyone if they do a voice acted version of FF9 Remake. I don't think they would do a voice acted one. Although you never know, they did voice acting for freaking Final Fantasy Tactics, even though they're using the shitty script. I shouldn't be so mean about it, but I do absolutely find the fact that they used the kind of faux old English script for the upcoming Final Fantasy Tactics remaster. I get irritated at the more I hear the ads for it. I'm looking forward to it. I am looking forward to the remake. Well, not the remake. It's just a remaster. It's not a proper remake. But I'm looking forward to it. I wish they would have included the stuff from the PSP version. And they're not doing that. They're just using the dialogue from it. But yeah. It's going to be fine. It's going to be an okay game. I might still prefer the original because it has little money in it, which is the only irritating thing in the original Tactics as far as dialogue goes, in my opinion. But I love me some Tactics. The Regent is expecting you. But yeah, I'm not into the whole, but thous, these thous, all the time. And that's what I get from a few RPGs that I actually enjoy are kind of dragged down a little bit by that. Your tactics are simple. See thing, hit thing. That is, funnily enough, one reason why I'm trying to get the martial skills done first, Gablin. As far as this things go, so you can actually mess around with making characters in it. See how it feels whenever it's not someone who'd made it drinking a character. Because it's actually really hard to... Whenever you make something, it's really hard to see it as someone who didn't make it. You don't mind it when they don't go too ham on it, but they always go so ham on it. I know you're capable of playing a mage, you just don't want to. I'm trying to think if I have seen you play a mage. I mean, you did in DOS, so... We've discovered some interesting... DOS 2, sorry. I have to be specific. Max, I think you all should know. What? The others are waiting in the conference room. Let us begin! Yeah. It's going to be completely imbalanced and all over the place. The first few alpha versions. You don't want to study for your TTRPGs, you just want to speak in your sexy voices you come up with for your characters. Hey, everybody. She's probably upstairs by the telescope. Let us begin. Tomato. You've already forgotten what you played for DOS 2 beyond Losa, who was a ranger. You had Losa doing some earth magic, and you had Red Prince doing some water. But you were basically like a paladin and a geomancer. So many people were killed. The survivors are homeless and destitute. How could this have happened? Maybe I shouldn't have listened to Aiko and summoned Alexander. It's my fault. I never should have run away from home. I got everyone involved in this. Zidane, Vivi, Steiner, everyone. If I had stayed with my mother, maybe I could have stopped her. It's all my fault. Red Prince was a paladin, warfare, and hydrosophist. Yep. What am I gonna do now? You're gonna help us. Summoner. Stay away from the summoner. 10's probably the next Final Fantasy we cover, by the way. Just so everyone's aware and not surprised. I will do a poll, but judging by the polls, 10's gonna probably get voted. Lufia's gonna be on there. I might do a second playthrough of Tactics since that's approaching, but many innocent lives were lost. Guac! I can imagine. Yeah, 10 is most likely going to win any poll I put up, because it's probably going to be 10, 5, and Lufia, if I had to take a wild guess. Looking to playing the Unleashed mod on Tactician right now because you're destroying the game? Well, that's because you've gotten better at it. You got good, now the game got weak. Beatrix and I were prepared to give our lives. I don't know what happened to her. She done disappeared on you. I believe it will take much longer for our people to overcome their losses. Those who survived have a long, tough road ahead of them. Kuja has vanquished all 4 nations. What is he trying to accomplish? Let's just go get him. It's not that easy. Kuja's powers are beyond ours. How do you plan to fight him? Kuja is a man of many mysteries, indeed. I still can't believe what I saw when we were evacuating from Alexandria. I saw him escape on my stolen airship, Hildegarde 1. There were black mages on board, too. They weren't any old black mages. They were talking normally. There's no doubt. Aww. It's gonna be more existential dread. I get to do the fun voice. That blast almost destroyed our ship. For a second, I thought I was... What am I thinking? What can that old fool do to me? He can't kill me. Nothing can. Besides, he's too late. The wheels are already in motion. I want their staves. I won't let him interfere.
What happened? Terrible injuries you have suffered.
Shut up. If I can't have Alexander, so be it. I'll find another Eidolon soon enough. Hey, you.
I am Mr. 234.
Shut up. I didn't ask for your number. Are the preparations complete? Oh, Nico's a little more over the top. Yes. Are preparations complete? Yes. Okay. It's about time. But yeah, it's pretty much the same voice. I just go louder on Nico. Ah, Zidane, your role in my play is far from over. I'm gonna go rest now. Get back to work. And also, I find that Kuja is more... I slip down into my chest a bit more than I do with Nico. Nico's just happy to be there, so he's hard to slip down into the drop dead kind of stuff. And so your wife got mad at you and used magic to turn you an Oglop. But now we gotta fix that. I mean, she probably gave it to him. He probably commandeered it for further about yada yadas. In any case, I must get Hilda and her airship back somehow. You often slip down in the chest. Oh my. Keep considering streaming our MonsterCon games, but it's sometimes more fun to just hang out with friends. If we do stream it, I am open to it. As long as you tell me beforehand. So I can know not to be just scarfing food. Just saying. But we can't ignore the situation. Kuja must be stopped. Indeed. We must deal with him before it's too late. Because usually whenever we are streaming that, I am either working on things while we're doing it or eating like a heathen. Anytime I press the mute button on Discord, I am either scarfing food or coughing. Sometimes burping, but we don't talk about burps here, do we? We are all mature adults, and we don't talk about bodily movements. And yes, I had to say that while taking a sip of my coffee with my pinky up. You never hear me eating, but I do get distracted? Yes. I try not to, but... I am a bit scatterbrained. One you're trying to keep down because streaming is a hobby, not a passion. I enjoy screaming. Screaming? I enjoy screaming! I enjoy streaming. Burping and farting are normal. Fight me. Exactly. I just know that as someone who's trying to be professional about this, to an extent, I am by no means a professional, that people will automatically click off if I do that.
Otherwise, I'd be all for it.
I also, oddly enough, will click off of streams whenever they do it as well. I don't know why. It's just like an auto thing. We're all here to have fun and not take things too serious, but this is serious! So serious! Oh my gosh, the internet, it's serious! Sorry, that's about all I had in that. Push any harder, I'm gonna give myself a headache. But no, there are a lot of people who take the internet too serious. And sadly, they do sometimes just come into chats and stuff like that.
I heard what happened in Alexandria. I'm so relieved to see you all again. I don't remember what voice I have for half the characters, by the way. Oh, where is the princess? Aiko is missing, too. Are they all right? Don't worry, Doc. They're all right. Aiko's out looking for Garnet right now. Okay, groovy. What a relief. What's up? I see you as energetic as ever. What's wrong with Garnet? I think she's lost her voice. She can't talk anymore. Just come with me. She's in the guest room. We will resume this meeting later. The Dane, report back to me after you find out more about her condition, Guac. Guac, guac. I wonder how good his guac is. Does he make spicy guac or does he make herby guac? I prefer spicy guac. I'm not a huge guacamole person, but if I'm gonna have it, I'm gonna have spicy guac. I don't think I get too distracted while doing this, unless I'm actively referring to chat, though. I think the main times I get distracted is if I'm having to deal with trolls in chat on one of the platforms, or if I'm dealing with other stuff. As far as dips go, I am more of a queso person. But there is a time and place for all of them. Garnet? Gosh, Garnet! Princess, what is the matter? Don't mind guac. You usually don't ask for it because it's usually down one side of the burrito, and then you just get big mouthfuls of nothing but guac. Ah, yeah. I'm actually not a huge fan of it in burritos. If I'm going to have guac, it's going to be on a chip. I need that texture contrast. Otherwise, at least most of the guac I've had, has been kind of mealy. Kind of like coarse hummus. I like hummus too, but... What a tragedy. The princess indeed lost her voice. After all that, she's gone through the death of her mother, the destruction of her beloved kingdom. She's suffered so much pain. Princess! But it may be months, even years, before she can speak again. She's in shock. Till she can overcome her grief. This is no ordinary illness. Nah, I guess... I mean, it's just... It's shock. Trauma. Find Kuja and beat the crap out of him. Yep, babysit Tin Man. Let's split the party again so they get even more behind on levels. So, Guac, is there any hope for me? I'm sorry, sire. You must find the person who cast the spell to reverse the effect. Actually, there may be another way. Long ago, I read a book on metamorphosis. It involved a man turning into a roach. Why? We don't know. And discussed methods to reverse the effect. What's weird is this is very, yeah, Kafka-esque. He did turn into a bloody roach, but it's for a different reason. Yes, however, I don't know if this is a reliable source. The book had a rather comical tone. Yes, there's a chance. I doubt it will be lethal, sire, but we will simply mix 3 ingredients and apply the formula to your body. We will apply directly to the forehead. Unusual potion, beautiful potion, and strange potion. They must be mixed in a 5-2-3 ratio. They were all fairly common in the old times. As you mentioned, they are no longer popular, so I do not know where we can find them. Cinna has unusual. I'll take care of this. I'm going to go downtown and look for the ingredients. We're going to turn them back. My hammer! Cinna has a face only a mother could love. Oh, it's getting hot, all right. Whoa! Damn, I hate heights. Hey, I need a hammer. Let's see. Hold on, I'm gonna have to find one. What? No way, nobody uses my hammer but me. No. No one touches my hammer but me. I'm looking at you. Don't touch my hammer. Fine, but I still need something to drive in these nails. As far as what I usually have on burritos, it's usually refried beans, rice, usually cheese of some sort. It might be nacho cheese. It might just be shredded cheese. Beef, usually, if it's that one. And usually some kind of spicy sauce, like a taco sauce or a jalapeno ranch or something like that. If I'm doing a chicken burrito, usually it's more fresh ingredients like chicken, lettuce, tomato. It's more like a taco. A taco. Black beans are good with chicken. Fresh jalapenos rather than jalapeno sauce. Gotta get all the things. Let us go. I think it is mid-level. And then we go out this way. You're gonna get so fat when you visit. I mean, I need to exercise more. More than just pedaling my little nonsense bike underneath my desk. But yeah, getting weights delivered, or, well, actually even just buying weights in general is kind of expensive at the moment. Otherwise, I'd get back into that. I think we don't ask you yet. Okay, so this one, we need to get the Stelazio here. I'm still going to get the ones that are around. Name of the Western constructions for the Sagittarius Stelazio. I'm not trying to talk to you. I just want to go around you, you jackwit. Question is, where on the Western constructions is it? Is it on these? There it is. Because we can still get stuff from it. We can get gold. Can't you see it working here? It's the brother? Never heard of it. Maybe my sister. It's gonna be back and forth. And Card Freak Gone is in here, if I remember correctly. Hey, Gone. We're not gonna deal with you. If we don't have to play card games ever again in this, I will be happy. Technically, we can go shopping. You gonna lurk for a bit? Have a good one, Gablin. May your lurking be peaceful and only mildly disturbing. Okay. Think. Give me your beautiful potion. I do like that they are rebuilding her shop. Oh, so now he sells items in here. Can I actually... Oh yeah, you do sell items. Coral Sword, Ice Lance. I think we already have most of these things. Yeah, she has a magic racket equipped. Oh, you can get one. Cypress Pile, yay, new staff. We are gonna go broke intentionally, by the way. There's a mithril fork. We have 2 of them. I don't know if we need to worry too much about getting more items, though. But I do know we need to drop our money down. We need to drop it down to below 50, if memory serves. And then we don't worry about that. I just know I need to keep my gold low. So we've got that one. We've got the Elixir and Remedy. We need to go to the Theater District. I don't think there's anything else here for us. I suppose we could go turn in the Kupo Nut, but I think that's going to be coming up in the near future. Although it might not actually let us out of the other stuff, now I think about it. Because it has been very restrictive today as to where it'll let us go. I do find it irritating that we were locked out of a second chance to get the Leos de Lazio. Because there were a lot of opportunities when we were close by that's just like taunting me. Hey, isn't that... I think it is. Yo, Zidane, how you doing? How's it going, buddy? Thank you again for your help in Burmecia. That was nothing. I'm glad to see your husband doing well. It was a struggle, but luckily we were able to get here. They said many people died on the way. Yeah. Another ATB. Or ATE, sorry. ATB is something else. It's active turn battle. Freya, I'm so happy to see you. Likewise, I'm glad. Yeah, they made it here. Only wish Dan and the others were here too. We've lost so many friends. We can't get down now. We have to go on for their sake and ours. So Freya, what are you going to do now? Now that all the Burmesians are dead, except for like a dozen of you. Not enough to restart a population. At least not without a lot of birth defects. Oh, they're scattered around the continent, so they'll be fine. I do like her hat design as well. It's a nice twist on the Dragoon formula, where they have the pointy helmets. Oh no! All the spawnlings! Didn't think I could keep our promise.
Who's this, Daddy?
Oh, he's my savior.
What's a savior?
Savior's a really important friend. Oh no.
I want a savior too. He looks cool. He looks like a monkey.
Wukong! No. Oh, someday we're going to return to Burmecia. It's going to take a lot to rebuild that whenever most of you are dead. Okay. We came here. We've already got that one. We got... Oh. Yeah, we need to go in here. It's another lapis lazuli. They're always so kind to restock the chests for us. Hey, those are my tools. Check the table near the bottom of the... I thought we did. Oh, there it is. Get that. We already grabbed the ore from him. Now we need to go to Tantalus. Think. Just knocking things out as best we can. Do appreciate that they're just over here playing.
La 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 la.
Then we go to Tantalus. And yeah, we'll get the potion from Cinna. He's a sinner. He did. He was unconscious for days. So what are you doing here? Just stopping by to say hi? Yeah, we came here for your potion there, Cinna. Not gonna borrow it, we're gonna use it. Is it really boring without him? You have Cinna around. I'm gonna turn back into a human. But I want to go back in there. Oh yeah, we need to do the money one first. Most of the ones in there are going to be cash for those of you curious. I think we get to do ATEs on the way in. Once you have all the potions, return to the Regent's Chamber for a scene. You'll be in control of Zidane for a humorous scene and loss of 100 gold. Watch no free lunch. Go to the main square in the business district. Okay. I wonder what happens if we have too little gold for a cutscene, now that I think about it. We might have too little gold. I might have gone too far. No, I think we just go down to 0 gold. It's fine. Coffee gone. Down to just, you know, boring water. Yeah. I like water. It's fine. Especially whenever it's cold. And I think it is. I just poured it right before I started streaming. It should still be cold. Yep, damn near ice cold. Now here's a question. How many of you can tolerate warm water? I'm not talking like, oh, room temperature or stuff like that, which is a little bit weird, but I'm talking about like it's been sitting in your car warm. Because I personally, unless I am completely dehydrated, cannot stand it. I know that's dumb, but how I feel. Need you to stay hydrated? Yeah. I mean, I am fairly hydrated. I think this is the one we go to. Let's test it right away. Sire, are you ready? Ready, steady, go. It ribbit. That's it, Ribbit. No more potions, no more medicine. We're gonna find Hilda. Gather everyone in the conference room. Ribbit. 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 Yep, he is a frog. I wanted to become a man again, but this is all I got. We can now just call him Glenn instead of Sid. We all know that Kuja holds the key to our fate. We must find him at any cost. We don't have an airship. We can use that ship we stole in Alexandria. We are going around the world. So we go to the Black Mage Village. Maybe they can learn something. Might have enslaved them again. And yes, he's a frog now. My frog sense is tingling. I'm with Vivi. I think we should check the Black Mage Village. I mean, that is the most rational option. Now, here's a question. I don't remember whether she gets into the party, but when she can't talk, would she not be silenced? Fresh goshel pickles. I lost already. This town too big. What all this construction? Delicious. You have delicious food. Yeah, these pickles taste great. What? That is food. Never seen a pickle before? No, first time. I still need eat many different food and get much learning. My master tell me so. She's eating it all. She's eating everything. Quinoa is special. Now we need to go to the business district. Don't need to be jumping on any airships. Don't need to be doing anything weird. Just need to go to the business district. and then we'll proceed with the story. I'm trying to get as many of the ATEs as possible, by the way, just so I can do them for the review, because they make good background footage. You can only do battles so much before things get a little fiddly. And after this, we can go get the gold chest and get ourselves back up to not complete buttocks in whenever it comes to money. I just find myself grooving to the music in this, sadly. I say sadly. I mean, there's no problem with grooving to the music. Quinoa, where the hell have you been eating all the food? This person very scary. I need help. What the hell are you talking about? Do you know them? Sort of. Well, they've got some nerve. They ate one of my pickles without baying and tried to run off. You said I should try one, so I try one. I do nothing wrong. I'd be out of business if I gave out free food. $100 gil. Can you collect the rest from Baku? Just get that thing out of my sight. Please don't. Volume up way loud, yeah. I will admit, sometimes whenever I'm writing, I will load this up and actually have the music playing in the background. I just don't overwrite the quick save. I think... When does it trigger the other one? I think... I thought it triggered... Does it trigger whenever we go back in? Because I could have sworn we had one more ATE. Because that's the 100 gold one. Oh, it'll play aboard whenever we get on board the Narcissus. Okay. So we don't need to come here yet. Even though we have quinoa. So we should be able to, I think we sail the... Do we sail the ocean? I think we sail the ocean now. I don't think we quite get the airship yet. I don't think we get that until after we get... what's her face? Okay, so we go down to the bottom floor, go take Serpent's Gate, I believe. Yeah, Serpent's Gate. Nothing in here for us yet. I am mildly disappointed that we do not have the ability to turn in the Kupo Nut yet. Yeah, it is very easy to get distracted by music in pretty much every Nobuo Uematsu thing. He is legendary whenever it comes to tracks and stuff like that. The Regent is waiting on board. Please use the ladder to board the ship. Fine, fine, fine. See you guys later. Doom, 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 doom. Well, if it isn't Baku. Good to see you're still alive, Grandma. Hey, I stand in front of these smelly pickles every day. It'll take a lot more than that to end my life. Ha ha, you live to be 100. Oh yeah, I've been meaning to talk to you. What? One of your boys, Zidane, told me to collect the money he owes me from you. His friend ate one of my pickles without paying. He said you'd take care of it. That'll be 58 gil. So now we can actually start building our party from pretty much everybody. You're coming too, Blank? Yeah, I was asked to. The boss, of course, but it wasn't his idea. Ah, we need at least one person to look after the ship when we've reached our destination. Plus, I still owe you guys one, so I volunteered. Groovy. I mean, he saved our life. I kind of figured we were even, but... I've had more enemies as an Oglop. Oh, by the way, if you ever want to change your party members, talk to me. Press select whenever you want to verify your location. Well, Quinoa. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we can't use her for anything, but we could actually get her learning spells. Because I think our final party is going to be something like... It's between Steiner and Freya. But I think due to the low levels, we might take this load out. It's going to be awful. But we need Quinoa there to get blue magic. Yeah, but she'd still be able to learn it. Which is the main reason I'd be keeping her with me. Forward, turn to deck, revert, disembark, circle. And on the high seas. Okay. We could do Lindblom shopping. Weapon shop has Racket, Cypress Pile, Chimera Amulet, Contraband, Gold Helm. We already have those. Surprising new goodies in that. We also have... Oh, it wants us to leave with a bunch of crap. That's gross. I'm just kind of scrolling through this to see what all we want to be picking up. We have blue magic pickup. We can do the Kupo Nut. So yeah, we've got a lot of stuff we can do. So many things to eat as well. Okay, so in we go back into Lindblom. Lindblom. And we get to go ahead and take care of a bunch of stuff here. We're going to go ahead and go with this group, I think. For a little while, just to get them caught up on levels. Kind of wish I could take Zidane out of the group, but... Nope. First things first, though, I am going to be dropping off that freaking Kupo Nut. Because I will forget otherwise, because it involves leaving. Like how before he wouldn't let me, but now it's just, yeah, whatever. You're good. You're fine. It's all right. It's okay.
And I think we might also have some chocobo stuff we can do. So now we can also complete all other listed chocographs that require the lower levels. Double chocographs to dig up but not complete. Okay, we have a bunch of stuff we can do with chocobos. We have a whole list of things we can do. Holy crap.
Anyway, let's get ourselves a chocobo first. Probably gonna get into, one fight before we get there. I am super forgetful. I am scatterbrained, as if it wasn't already readily apparent. And I forgot to equip everybody. I mean, it's not that far off. We still have stuff we can learn on each of them, I think, but I probably should have swapped equipment around. Like, taken the other team, gotten all their equipment off, and then come after this, but we will be fine. Oh, and he learned an ability. Okay. What attack skill was he learning? That was a red one. That was an attack skill. I was just skipping through it because I didn't think he'd actually learn anything. Okay, so he's got the coral sword done. Next up is... we're going to go ahead and grab mithril sword. We're going to do... where is minus strike? I thought you had it on another one. Yeah, rubber helmet. Since these are all low-level nonsense, might as well. Diamond is not a bad one. That'll get learned fairly quick. We're mostly just trying to fill in, so you know what? I am going to walk it. I'm going to go ahead and walk it. Waka waka. That way we get a little bit more AP just going through. Even though we're not going to get a lot of levels from it. You jerk. Stealing all my crap there. I have to say I do prefer some of the earlier weapons more than the later ones. Because they have more interesting stuff. Like curves and different colors and stuff, and the later ones start to look like adamantine weapons, essentially, or mithril weapons, which generally, yeah, that's neat at first, but it... Gold helmet or barbet? We'll go ahead and go barbet. You... don't have any more of those to learn. You don't have any more of those to learn. You start learning from that. We need the emerald. Yeah, and after he gets done with mithril sword, it is straight into ice brand, and then we go back to coral sword. And as far as... oh, we might be able to do the hat. Yeah, dark... oh, he already has all that stuff learned. Sweet. You... don't learn anything new. You don't learn anything new. Survival vest is fine. Let's go ahead and equip. Sure, feather boots. Why not? Oh, Vivi has the running shoes. I'm gonna go drop off the nut Dooku's Marsh on the way back.
Yeah.
Think we should be fine. I just realized that we're not getting auto haste on everybody right now. Vivi is going to be in our final party. That is a given. It's a question as to who else is going to be with us. It's probably going to be Zidane, Vivi, Garnet, and it's probably going to be either Steiner or Freya. Although it is slightly tempting to bring Quinoa with because I always just kind of like ignore them. And I am going for getting as many of their blue magic skills as possible, so might not be a bad idea. Trying to think of any other like odd stories I have from back whenever I used to play this a lot. Got extension. Now we have 2 little Koopos. I could go up there and I think I might be able to actually beat that kind of stuff up as well. It would be close. I'm not sure exactly how strong we are compared to kind of what's floating around. Wow, you're not even strong enough to kill a Lamia in one hit? Oh, you weakling. Well, that's not good. I should probably do a stealing spree, and I might do some grinding off camera as well. Depends on what I'll have rendering soon. Because if I am going to be rendering a lot, I might set it up to where I can just grind some AP and some levels in between. I don't think we're going to need them, but I like getting all the skills. That, and it is. If you couldn't tell, I am a little bit less exuberant as it gets hotter. Simply because it does get a little bit overheated in here when I'm streaming. Because I can't have the door open, so I don't get the cross breeze from the other rooms. And it does trap the heat in here. Reason I can't have the door open is because you don't want a bunch of random noise in the background of a stream. A fan is bad enough. Dog barking, people talking is far worse. Okay, so we got that one. I think we're going the wrong way. I just got my brain lost. Yeah, there's Keen, whose marsh is behind us. Oof. Woof. You know what, you guys? If you can donate cold air, I'd appreciate it. Oh, what temperature is it for all you guys? Other than too damn hot. Right now, it is... I can check what temperature it is right now. It is currently... Well, that temperature is not right. You say it's 78 degrees? That's not too bad. Apparently it is only 30 right now here.
30 Celsius. That is simply because I don't want to have to change it on my phone. $86, which isn't that bad, I guess. Could be worse. And we are reaching that point where pretty much we're not going to be seeing a lot of gear to equip to learn stuff, which kind of sucks just a little bit. I keep meaning to do the frog grind as well, but I keep putting it off because I'm like, oh, I need to record these other things. Going up to 83 today. It's going to get mid-90s, I believe, Fahrenheit. If I remember the broadcast, not the broadcast, the forecast. Although, how reliable that is these days now that half the weather service is shit canned, I don't know. But, yeah, I would not put it past hitting 100. At least, especially as far as heat index and stuff goes. Freaking hell was that? Like somebody whacked the wall. Like, not inside the house. I'm always kind of afraid whenever I hear weird noises outside the wall. Because the room I'm in right now, the air conditioner is, like the unit for the air conditioning is just one room over outside the wall. And considering the economy currently, I'm slightly paranoid because I've lived in apartment complexes where people came through and ripped all the copper out of all the AC units at the apartment complexes to sell. So I'm always afraid of that happening here. Makes me nervous. Makes me wish it was inside the fence. A lot of frogs. Yes, you can catch frogs. Sure, just for a little while, though. This one's at least not as bad as the... that happened here during... yeah. It was before COVID. I can only imagine it got worse there during COVID. But that's also the same apartment where I was basically... I minded my own business, and there were a lot of situations where cops would show up in the middle of the night demanding, like, if I had seen anything. There was a drug den back behind my apartment. There was... I say drug den. It was, like, literally, they were selling hard drugs out of their house right behind my apartment. What's funny is that people were doing Pokemon Go at the time. So you'd have kids show up at the drug house to catch Pokemon. Which was a real awkward thought. There was someone shot and killed right across the street from me. Okay, so we'll leave the last three there. Yeah, I have lived interesting places. Whenever, like, my family gets a little upset about the quality of the places we live now, I'm like, this is better than some of the places I've lived. It feels kind of weird for it to be treated like this is awful. Because it's actually fairly peaceful here. We have some jackass neighbors, and there's someone a couple streets down that plays music too loud. But for the most part, the worst thing that you run into here is maybe you can smell the neighbor smoking weed through the walls. Hey, Daladon. Can't stay today, work and Polish D&D guest. Cool. Thanks for dropping by, though. And hopefully the D&D goes well. I appreciate the drop-in.
Hopefully you're still doing well. Right now we are beating up weak opponents. It's fine. I still think I have more wild and crazy stories from retail than I do from weird places I've lived. I do have a weird story about fast food places that used to be right across the street from where I lived. Oh, what? Oh, it's peaceful thing, isn't it? It's not going to be question, guy. We're not in the woods. Hi. Yep, I have ore. You can have it. Mainly because I don't really care about these. I think the ladybug only wants one. Used to live in Brooklyn, Butsty area. So yeah, there's... Oh, did they want another one? I didn't see what it said it wanted. Oh, you do want more. Okay. That's one nice thing about stream delay. If I miss something and I look over soon enough after missing it, I can check. Hell Yeti, I said hello. But yeah. There was a taco place right across from my house that my mom rented when we were kids, and basically the place got shut down for health reasons. For obvious health reasons, excuse me. But let's just say that things got so bad at one point, I think they were doing like 10 cents a taco just to clear out their supplies, but nobody would eat there because, needless to say, most of your texture was high protein. Crunchy high protein. Which is all kinds of gross. And there was a lot of oglop oil in them refried beans. Just so you can know how disconcerting it was. But no, that place was awful. That said, that place also had probably the best Brahms I've ever been to, though. So it wasn't the town necessarily, although that is a town that I don't know anyone who has moved away from it that doesn't say, holy crap, I did not realize what that place was doing to my mental health. Or that moving away didn't greatly improve their mental health. Because it was one of those towns where instead of, we're building a community, or hey, let's promote the university, they promoted the high school instead of the university to give you a rough idea of the brain age of that. But it was all a big game to see who could screw over somebody else more. The rent costs there were on par with the state capital's rent prices. So it's just one of those things where it's, what? Why? There's the mini airship. Or behavior humans. Got it, yes. I would consider moving back to the state. It's a state that has the same problems as the one I'm in now, but smaller population. It's just one of those that I would consider moving back to the state, but I would not move back to that city unless it was a last resort. It's one of a few meth capitals of the United States. But I'm trying to think. That would probably have been the worst city I've lived in, even though it's not the worst houses I've lived in. There, probably the worst thing I had to deal with was a neighbor kind of... I was on the top floor apartment, and they were downstairs and towards the back, basically catty corner to me. That would just play their music ungodly loud. That's also the place that I had to move away from because someone slashed my tires and broke into my car because I said no to them. But that's a whole different discussion. Yeah, I don't think I'd move back there unless it was absolutely necessary. I would rather move to a different part of that state. It's very religious there, too, oddly enough. As far as the worst actual house/apartment I've lived in. Trying to think. I mean, one, I had to basically resurface my own tub because the apartment complex the person before me had apparently never cleaned it, and they didn't clean it super well whenever they got it to me, so I basically had to grind down a section of the tub and seal it again just to get rid of some black mold that had started growing there. That said, that place had a really good pizza place nearby. The place where somebody got shot across the street had a really good Chinese food place nearby. Mildly concerned about the noises I'm hearing outside. So at first it sounded like something whacked the side of the house. Now I'm hearing a bunch of doors slamming. Which makes me mildly concerned. We'll be coming back here for supplies. Okay, so we delivered one. And you go to the steeple? So that means we can still get back in Alexandria. I like a lot of different foods, I'm sorry. Most of my apartment adventures were like, I hated this place, but it had this really good food place nearby, so it was worth it. I had one place where there was a walkable buffet, like a buffet where I could walk to it within like 5 minutes. Oh. I loved that place. I would consider moving back to that apartment. If that buffet's still there. Speaking of, if something's still there, I need to unequip our characters that are not in the main party. Switch party members. Yes. You, and you. I need to unequip those three. And actually put that... Oh, he can learn comment now. Oh, Vivi, you're coming with me. I don't care if... I don't care. You're staying with me. Aiko, I don't necessarily need you to stay with me. Because you can't learn most of the really good summons. You can learn a few, but not most of them. So yeah, we go ahead and take that off of you. We just leave that on her because we have extras of each of these. So I don't need to worry about that. And Garnet, you were learning Odin at the time. You can't use magic right now, but you could learn stuff. So it's not that bad. Although it doesn't look like you can learn anything new other than summons. I think I'm taking Garnet with us. I think I am changing my plans just on the fly here. I don't think we're going to be using Amaranth for very much, so equip on you is just going to go away. So we take the power belt off of him. Who do we need to catch up to on our level? It's going to be either Freya or Steiner. Quinoa, I mean, is good. I don't usually use her abilities. But Freya has a good regen. Steiner has the best other physical attack. And I do think, if I remember correctly, there is one other point where we have to use the other party. If I remember correctly. But I could be misremembering. I guess we'll go Quinoa. Just to get their levels up. No, that's correct. Okay. So I do need to get everybody caught up. It's just I do want to keep Garnet and Vivi caught up for like a major part of it, simply because I know I'm going to be using them in my final party. So let's go ahead and leave. Guys, if I can get them up into like 40s and 50s, yes. And whenever we start pushing levels, I can take level up as well. Yeah, our goal is to eventually end up at the Black Mage Village, which is there. But there's Clara. There's Alexandria Harbor. We will go around and do some other stuff soon enough. I'm trying to just get the easy stuff wrapped up before we get neck deep in Chocobo stuff. Because that's going to be the thing we're going to be just focusing on hard. Relatively soon. Maybe we can get Leo. Because if we can go into the harbor to get to Alexandria, we might have a whole stream, or at least half a stream of me doing Chocobo stuff. That is how much Chocobo stuff there is to do right now. It's a list. A long list. I think this is where the harbor is. Yes. Which means a whole lot of Chocobo music, which I like. Haha. Okay, so as far as where Leo is, going to be Alexandria Castle. There's that. Next, go to the enter of the harbor. It's the door to your left, and find the Leo Salazzo in a corner north of the door. I do like these little statues, though. They're kind of cool looking. They might inspire something in me. Yeah, Chocobo stuff is crazy. But great. At least it has, like, really good music. We got the Leo, so we don't have to be upset about it. Yay. Yippee-ki-yay. I am no longer the sadness. This is gonna be one heck of a cleanup job. Okay, so now we can get another Koopo nut. The Knights of Pluto did a great job evacuating the citizens. We managed to come out of this with very few casualties. I'm pretty sure we did rescue everyone in the castle. Goodbye, castle. He wants to rebuild the kitchen. I cannot lie. That is top on my list as well. Okay. We're just double checking how much stuff we have to do. Yeah, the Chocobo one's massive. We have to drop off a letter to Koopo here. Which I think is across from this. Hi. So we're going to have to drop off the Stalazios soon, which should get us some money and some decent items. But now we should have access to a good chunk of the world. How's the town looking? Absolutely decimated. Hey, Alexandria card. I am absolutely garbage at playing the card game. She will eventually. Mithril Dagger, Ice Brand, Cat's Claws. We already have most of this stuff, I believe. Yeah, we do. Rebuild the park. Oh, God. Boy, we're full of ideas, aren't we? Let's take a vote tomorrow. Aw. We can't vote and decide on which one gets rebuilt first? That would have been a nice little addition. Make it so you can decide what gets rebuilt first so you can get access to different things faster. Sure, let's synthesize. What do you guys have? Absolutely nothing worthwhile, I don't think. Oh, this might still be intact. Because it's underground. I do declare that Lowell's too big for his britches. What in tarnation are we supposed to do? What's this tiny theater? This place is unworthy of my talent. I mean, this is your only choice, Lowell. You're undeserving of Ruby's greatness. God, these places. Oh, and that house is gone. He's handsome, but he's not exactly Mr. Personality. Aw. I mean, I'm not exactly Mr. Personality either. But I'm also not handsome. Ha ha! To have the chance to meet a pretty flower like you in a destroyed city, I'm the luckiest guy in the world. The water is quite dirty right now. I can't even see any fish swimming in there. Feeding a fish was my favorite pastime. Yes. There is no keeping track of cats. They just decide what they're gonna do and do it.
Okay, so in here. Hi. From Kupo to Kupo. Fossil Roo is very comfortable. I like it here. Kupo, we play hide and seek every day. The most important things in life are to work hard and play hard. Kupo. Rally ho! So that is you done. I don't think we can actually go up. Yeah, it's just gone. So if you didn't get those cards before, you're SOL.
I can't sleep at night. The attack was so terrifying. Oh no, she's turning into Cartman. Documente. They respected my authority. Man.
Does it actually advance at all? Yeah, it doesn't advance yet. I don't remember if there is further advancement on that plot line anyway. It could be one of those where they were planning it originally and just never rounded it out. I know that happens with a lot of Final Fantasies on the second half of their story. You end up in a lot of situations where they had all these ideas going in and they just ended up not pursuing it any further. You idiot, and you call yourself a chef? Treat the tools of your trade with more respect. We all have our place in life, buddy. Yours is to cook delicious food for the people of this city. Cook me delicious food. I'm actually really hungry right now, all of a sudden. That mention of food went, Stomach grumble. I don't know what I'm hungry for, though. I have stuff for sandwiches. I have stuff for turkey wraps. I have... trying to think what else. Don't have stuff for homemade pizza. I do not have... I have stuff for buffalo chicken. Could do that. I could do a buffalo chicken wrap. Although I've already... For those of you that are curious, I have been tracking my diet lately. Because I'm trying to eat healthier. Trying to lose some of the weight I put on whenever my back went out last. Because I put on a lot of weight. But I've been trying to eat healthier. I've already had about 40 grams of fiber today. So if I have 2 more wraps, that's another 30 some odd grams of fiber. Because I use I think they're called Carb Balance. But they're a mission one with a lot of fiber and protein in them. Because they help me stay full longer. So I think I would hit about 70 something fiber if I had that right now. Only time I go over 100 is if I make enchiladas. And the goal is 38. if that puts it in perspective a little bit, the goal is 38 fiber. Going too high on some fibers can actually cause some problems. Don't you know? Just a few issues there. Trying to think what else I could make. I could make some homemade hamburgers. I have fresh ground beef. It's either that or make tacos. If I make burgers, I'm going to have to freeze some of them. We also have all this stuff over here. Do the burgers. I mean, I have Wickle Pickles. If you have not tried Wickle Pickles, 100% recommend them. Especially if you like things with just a pinch of spice. They are good. Definitely recommend hitting them up.
that with some pepper jack, lettuce, tomato on burgers, a little bit of mayo. Man, we got to go deliver another Kupo nut. And then we do the Moon Dawn delivery. Can we actually get off of this on the shore? Yes, we can. As long as we have a shore, we can get off the ship. Like spicy food, but not so big on pickles. Understandable. Okay, so we want to go to Grotto, which is this way. Yeah, we're going to go around the other side to get to the Grotto. In the Grotto. Although we might be able... No, we can't wiggle up that. This is probably the closest spot, so let's do that. And yeah, I know she's not going to be able to cast magic, but I want to get her to learn her spells. Oh, did I catch up to you? Or are you further along? That's one mildly annoying thing about streaming. I know this is gonna... Oh, streamer problems. But, you know, I can't actually play the game or get any real distance into it unless I'm streaming it, and I only stream at certain times. So if I want to play this like tonight, I have a choice. I can either grind or I can play something else. So that's one reason why I do just standalone videos on the other channel as well. That, and I need to do first impressions of them, because I am behind on writing those. You're just grinding now? Ah. Trying to think of how much more grinding I need to do. Shouldn't be too much. Like, as far as what's necessary. Only reason I might grind is just to make the streams go smoother whenever we start getting against things that are a little bit more dangerous. Like the absolutely bullshit final boss. I remember raging at that book, and I remember raging at the final boss. Oh, you jerk. You gave me garbage. Now, you don't need to grind too much. That's true of a lot of Final Fantasies, oddly enough. If you know what's coming, you generally don't need to grind in any of them now. I'm trying to think about it. Final Fantasy 1, a little bit of grinding goes a long way, but it's not necessary. Final Fantasy 2, if you know what your final build is, you can kind of go for it without having to grind. Although I prefer grinding in Final Fantasy 2, that way I can actually play with all the skills instead of not. Final Fantasy 3. Final Fantasy 3. I think it really just depends on which version you're playing for me. Hey, DF, how's it going? Final Fantasy 1, you find yourself grinding more for money than XP? Yes. Exactly. To get what you need. You like playing with all the skills so you naturally grind? Yep, same. Off camera, I will grind the living hell out of games. The ones that I don't like grinding are ones that don't have a cathartic combat loop. This has a cathartic combat loop where it's not so complex that I have to be constantly focusing on it, but not so simple that I feel like I'm getting nothing done. Oddly enough, speaking of simple ones that I actually do like, Dragon Quest, the first one, the original, Dragon Warrior 1. I oddly enough am fine with grinding in that. Just beating up little slimes and gold golems and stuff like that. That is probably the simplest one that I can get away with grinding. But that's just because I remember that from my childhood. I have nostalgia there. How's it going, by the way, Flair? DF, welcome to the stream. Kicking around, gathering all the Kupo nuts, gathering all the letters. Enjoying the last few days of holiday starting next Tuesday. That's you done for the year. Aww. Every day needs to be a holiday. Play and visit the various south gates, but yada yada. We have the auction house still. Making sure we get everything except for the chocobos so I can just do the chocobos. And we might save blue magic for next time as well. Just taking care of a sick pit bull. No, poor doggo. Yeah, I always feel bad when doggos are sick. Oh, and I forgot to check. I was going to check on my gear. We got Rebirth Ring done. We've got Lapis Lazuli. Yeah, we want to keep going for Accuracy Plus on you. You're working on Comet. The quicker picker. No, that's Bounty, not Comet. Nothing there. And yeah, you're working on auto haste. Think he's got an upset stomach. He's currently curled up under your desk. Aw. How do I feel about Chrono Cross? Fun fact, I never actually ended up beating it, if I recall correctly. I liked what I played of it, and I have a copy of it now, and I actually have played a good chunk of it. But back in the day, I rented it, but didn't buy it. So it was a purchase in, I want to say 2015 is whenever I finally owned a copy of it. It's a pain in the ass to emulate as well. Dragon Warrior 1 was so much fun. You will always love replaying it. I like it. I don't see myself doing it as... If I do Dragon Quest 1 or Dragon Warrior 1 here in the States, I'll probably do it as part of basically what I'm doing with Final Fantasy now, except Dragon Warrior. I'm going to start with the ones that I enjoy more than that, but yeah, who cares if humans are sick? Doggos, God, that's the end of the world kind of thing. Exactly. But yeah, Chrono Cross... I'm working from memory here. It's been a while since I played it. My feelings, like my gut feeling on it is, and I enjoy this which means that probably it's a good game, but at the time, I was disappointed probably that it didn't live up to my expectations. It's usually what that means for me. And hey, Manda Panda, how you doing today? Forgot to say that earlier. I am interested. Even though that is kind of my cliche hello. I actually do pay attention to it. Chrono Cross was in the group with Legend of Dragoon. Games you owned for over a decade before you actually finished them. Feel that. I feel attacked by that as well. Speaking of which, I should put MS Saga on the list of games for RPGs. So that'd be Final Fantasy X, Final Fantasy V, Lufia 2, and would I do Chrono Cross or would I do MS Saga? For those of you wondering what MS Saga is, it is a Gundam game. It's an RPG.
There are supposedly horrible difficulty curves that I never got to. Or we can play Chaos Wars. Get ready for some bad voice acting. You love when you're using Google to look up fireballs. All they add are fireball drinks. Like, come on. I know someone who particularly loves Fireball. So, yeah. I'm not surprised by whenever it shows that. Yeah, it's chibi looking Gundam things as well, if you're really interested in it. And I'm doing pretty good, man to panda. Hungry as hell now, that since we talked about food a little while back. But snackos can wait. I have water. But yeah, it's on PlayStation 2. It's one a lot of people haven't heard of, and it, at least not here in the States. I don't know elsewhere. I think it might have been popular in Europe. But it's one of those that I want to play through. I'm just kind of afraid because of things I've heard about it. In that it's a great game, supposedly, but the difficulty curve will just crunch me. So I 100% will want a guide for it. And I'm glad I got it whenever it was cheap. The thing's, I think, $170 now, complete in box. Love Gundam. You actually bought one of the model kits and have been struggling with that. I can grab MS Saga real quick. 1 second. Brah. It is within arm's reach. I just need to take my earbud out. Speaking of arm's reach, I need to organize this shelf into alphabetical order. MS Saga's next to Dark Cloud too, just because I didn't organize it. Yeah, it's got kind of like a Tetris system. I'd grab it like I can show it to you guys. No camera. I just did the freaking... Oh, I can't remember her name. The Earthbender from frickin' whatchamacallit? Avatar. I just did the little hand thing that she does whenever she's blind. Well, because she is blind. But yeah, it's got kind of like a Tetris equipment thing, which is kind of neat. But I always hear that it has like an awful difficulty curve as you get further into it. It's called MS Saga New Dawn. I have the booklet and everything. It's by Bandai. I might just like usurp the vote and do that. I need to set up my PlayStation 2 emulator again anyway, because it was on the hard drive that crashed. Tempting. Alphabetical order, what's that? Exactly. It's actually on a part of the shelf of games that I'm like, these are games you need to play soon. That have been sitting there for like a year. It's MS Saga, Metal Saga, then I have the Digital Devil Sagas next to it, Chaos Wars, the Shadow Hearts games. All of those are in like one little section up there. You're gonna finish it out of spite? Welcome to my life. Oh yeah, this one's upstairs, the one we need to deliver it to. There's always more games! The big problem with MS Saga, by the way, if I cover it, I'm going to get no views while I'm covering it. I just went to the wrong level. Just as a heads up, I think it's going to be one of those where I have like one viewer. There's too many games out now, but a lot of them are absolute shit. That's one reason why I've kind of like fallen out with doing press coverage sites. Because I can't bring myself to do a review of a game that I can't find a redeeming value of. You will be a viewer? I mean, it will be on my usual schedule if I do MS Saga. But we have so many things that we need to do. Where were we going again? I want to say it was Business District. But last year alone, I think it was it like 12,000 or 30? It was 5 digits of games released, and we're on track to, I think, hit 20,000 this year, but I'm not positive on that. On Steam alone. I could double check. I just don't want to go jumping around through the sites for it. Because there are sites that track it. As far as like how many games release, how many games get access to cards, yada yada yada. Oh, it's a letter, Kupo. It's been a while since I received one. Alexandria is in a horrible state right now. I wonder if Kupo and Mosh are okay. Let me know when you have more info. I heard Stiltskin is also in Alexandria. Kupo! So that's him. We get to go drop off one more Kupo nut. Kupo nuts. But yeah, I'm trying to think of what other games would be kind of in that category. Shadow Hearts is an odd one. We did Kadelka, which is, I don't even know if we'd call it like the spiritual predecessor to the series, because it is actually the predecessor to Shadow Hearts. Let's go to Lindblom Castle. But Shadow Hearts is another one of those where it's like a cult classic. More people have heard of it than MS Saga or Metal Saga or I'm not sure if Digital Devil Saga is one of those that's either going to be great or it's going to be ass. As your bot seems to have a hiccup update. Oh no. Well, if you're streaming whenever I get done for the day, I'm going to raid you. If not, well, actually, Gablin won't be streaming by the time I log out on that. But I will raid out whenever that happens. We still got a good hour-ish. I've had too many short streams lately. I've got to go for the long ones. But hopefully the reboot goes smoothly. DF. Let's see, what else? Surprisingly, my bot is working fine again. It got disconnected from YouTube yesterday. I just went to the wrong gate. One thing I need to do, and this is going to sound like such a stupid problem, I swear to God. I need to, one of these days, actually set up and crawl Twitch, if that makes sense, so that I can figure out who's streaming when and start scouting some people to be able to raid into. Oh, one of these days, I'm going to get hooked on something and do another 12-hour stream like we did with Expedition 33. That just happens sometimes. Usually it's whenever I don't have other stuff I need to get done. Right now, between Fractured Worlds, editing videos, rendering videos, and all that stuff, and real life, I generally don't have the freedom to do a 12-hour stream at the moment. We are getting back attacked a lot. One of these days, I'll just need to bring on a bunch of people and just do, like,
4 or 5 collabs in a day with just 3 hours each. My longest 12 hours is a lot, and my back does start hurting. That's one reason why. Oh yeah, she can't concentrate. Cool. Doing long streams is one reason why I had back problems for a while there. I didn't have my pedal thing then, which helps out a ton. That actually, if my back is cramping up, I've actually had that pop my back before, just because if I pedal hard enough, it moves my spine around enough to actually not necessarily fix my back, but at least keep me from getting my sciatica acting up. I'll still have like a muscle cramp or something like that every now and then, but it's fine. As long as it doesn't go out, I'm happy. But one other thing I can absolutely recommend is getting an under-desk peddler or something like that, or if you have a standing desk, a treadmill thingy. I wish I could afford one of the treadmill thingies. That would get me to probably use my standing desk. I have been contemplating moving the system over to the standing desk, just period. But at the moment, I'm not sure I want to do that simply because I have access to the peddler for this. I don't have any kind of exercise that can do standing and still stream. But I have thought about moving it over there whenever I rearrange the room. My room is a cluster. Hey, yeah. 12 hours not recommended for most people. It also impacts your analytics a bit, which is never pleasant. Normally, at least since I've come back from the back thing, research before you decide to move it, yeah. Right now, I currently have a bed, 2 desks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bookshelves in essentially an 11 by 11 room. So there's not much moving I can do. It's just a matter of deciding how to arrange the stuff. So it is what it is. And technically I have 3 desks in here, but the way I have it arranged, the 3rd desk might as well just be part of the standing desk, because I have my work desk, which is an L-shaped one, which I'm at right now. I have my project desk, which is a just short flat desk with some drawers in it, and I have a drawer unit attached to it. And then up above that desk is my standing desk. And yes, I need to reboot as well. By the way, I didn't even notice what I got from him. I wasn't paying attention to the correct stream. We got something from him. That's all that matters. Okay, so we got an ether from him. He's a jerk. A jerk. Gonna have to get some other items. We might as well get some gold. We've got frogs. Got blue magic. We just need to not go to the Black Mage Village. Got Estogaza shopping, which we're not going to do just yet. Go to the harbor. Left side of the dock and the Peridot from above the eastern stairs. There's a sapphire in the rubble leading to the castle. Nothing in there that we're terribly concerned about. I need to make sure that we have enough of each of these gem items. So I'm going to come down here. I'm going to look and make sure that we actually have at least one of each. Because we've got a topaz. That means that we're at least okay for learning that. We got sapphire. We've got opal. Got Peridot because we got a crap ton of those. So we don't have to worry about it unless we really want to just go digging through stuff. Does she still learn skills? Yes, she still learns skills. I just want her to get the summons. And yes, if you're ever wondering why I sometimes miss things in game, I can play on like 3 different locations on my screen right now. I have the main screen, which is the one where the actual game is. But about half the time, due to just, you know, doing things like while I'm streaming, I'll usually be looking at OBS itself, which I can see the game in a small window on that. But I'm not always looking at the actual game screen. I'm usually looking either at OBS and chat or a guide. That's also another reason why I'm able to pedal, because otherwise I'd be kicking the wall while I'm pedaling. Because I have it at a diagonal. It's a very awkward layout. I am used to doing that. I'm also working on possibly setting it up where I'm just playing by looking at OBS. That way I can see more of the messages. It's a good thing you play turn-based then. I play mostly turn-based. I actually did the same thing while I was doing Expedition 33 as well for the most part. I was playing a lot through OBS's preview. There's maybe a fraction of a second delay. Like, I can tell you. It is maybe a frame or two at most delay between the main monitor and this. But one thing I might end up doing whenever I rearrange stuff is actually having the game itself not even in front of me. Because I might rearrange things where... Man, I'd have to fix the old computer. But I don't think it's going to be a problem to do that. If I fix up the old computer, I could actually set it up where my other system is capturing the stuff. The old kind of janky one. That way I don't have to use as many resources on my main computer, which would let me do more stuff. For those of you that are wondering, I have been doing YouTube and content creation for as far as YouTube and stuff since 2012. I have had to have a computer that can do productivity type stuff since 2007? No, 2004 would have been whenever I needed to do it. Because that's whenever I got my first tablet to do art stuff. And that was an Intuos 3. Or was it an Intuos 2? I don't remember which. It was a 4x3 tablet, though. If that tells you how long ago that was. I miss my monitor from back then. That thing survived. That thing was a beast. It finally gave up the ghost after I moved to like Oklahoma once. But yeah, it gave up the ghost there. The tube started going out, but that was that monitor was great. It was a 19-inch CRT, weighed as much as like a full-grown person. But I swear I have not had a monitor as good since. But that was Goodness gracious, I'm trying to remember what the specs on that system were. But I still have that computer, even. To put things in perspective, I have that computer. I took the hard drive out of... I had an Alienware for a while, back before they sold to Dell. Back whenever they actually cared about airflow and quality parts, I had a Alienware back then. I still have that case. I don't have the hard drive because the hard drive is dead. Oh, actually, the hard drive I do still have. It is dead. I have it on the shelf in front of me because I was seeing if I could fix it. I forgot I had it up there. I just looked up and it's like, yep, there's the Velociraptor. Then there's... After that, it was a Puget system. Puget Labs, Puget Sound. I don't remember what the name of the company is. Oh, we got this guy now. Pop quiz. What you got? Question number 5. Some moves are friendly and don't attack. That is a true. Yeah, I have all but one of my old computers. So repairing them and getting them working is the main thing if I want to do any kind of retro stuff. Which I know that's kind of a hoardery thing, but all the parts in them still work. And I do tinker with them from time to time, because for a while there I was trying to learn how to solder. I'm not good at it. And being able to run Windows 98, Windows XP, Windows Vista, a few others like that, has actually proven to be handy. Which is a weird thing to find myself saying. Obviously, I can't record from them, though, so I'm probably going to end up refurbishing them and setting them up for either my niece and nephew to use, or kind of squishing them together into one decent Windows XP machine so that I can possibly do things like heavy gear, because that is a nightmare to get running on modern systems smoothly without a lot of compromises. I don't even know if I could play it anymore. I might get motion sick from it. Okay, so I completely forgot what we were doing next. We've delivered the letters. We have Chocobo, all kinds of nonsense to do with that. We got Blue Magic. Hiding in the shadows, never to reveal yourself. Gonna leave a cheeky lurk. Lurk command works now, by the way. I fixed it. I haven't turned on the other commands yet. I do need to make a reset the pit command one of these days. You guys can kind of fight back and forth over the pit. Now that Twitch has changed its policies, I do want to eventually work on that channel idea. We'll see if it works out in the long run and how far I want to take it. Right now, the idea is fairly simple, but I think it would also be kind of fun to make a Twitch chat mud. So we've got Lindblom shopping that we need to do. We should do frogs. Let's see. Okay, so we've seen 2, yada yada yada. A third on Lunar Island, which is the island just south of the Long Island west of the southwestern continent. What? My brain is not processing that sentence. It should. The island just south of the Long Island west. So I'm guessing that. So yeah, we want to go to that one. have a good breakfast. I will be making one soon myself. I'm just still deciding what I want. I have not reached my protein goals for today, so that I guess I could do like a breakfast burrito. First, then I'd still be hitting like 70 freaking fiber. And yes, I am treating eating healthier like a video game. Got to get my daily XP in. Okay, so it seems like it would be like this one. No, that's not it. That one's not it. There it is. You'll be looking and listening. Ah, you'll get to watch me die here. Okay, so this is a Kuz Marsh. Are we going to get attacked along? Yep, we're going to get attacked along the way. This might be bad. Hey, no, we have adamantoids. Of course, none of us are floating right now. It's not gonna work. But let's go ahead and put you to sleep. We will do Mighty Guard. No dying. Okay, so we need to knock this guy down by about 3,000. Dangerous bringing her with? Yeah. At the same time, she's learning stuff. Don't heave me. That's 1,000. So 3 hits from Zidane should be enough. That's 1,000. Oh, well, you're going to wake up anyway. That's about 1,200. There's 2,200. You try to put it to sleep again, I guess? He's got 3,500 life. So I will whack you with that. Then you eat. Oh, you butt. You butt. Of course he rolls high. It's a being a joke. Yeah, after we do all this, we should have the money to do the purchases we need. So I'm good with this. He's a butt cheek. We'll be coming back out for that. There's also one in here that we can get, which is anemone, which is bad breath. A skill I hate running into. And I'm glad that I noticed it was bad breath, because that means I need to change my abilities in here. We'll get rid of add status, antibody. I forget if jelly and locomotion are necessary. We'll get them just to be safe. Can we get yeah, we can get rid of distract for it. Clear-headed. So now we just won't get affected by it by you. Jelly, locomotion, clear-headed. Let's go get rid of auto potion. Do we care about millionaire right now? Yes. I think that's where we're going to be as good as you can get rid of loudmouth. And you don't matter right now. You're just there to learn skills. Because you can. Hey, and I think that is our enemy. Who needs friends when you have an enemies like that? Okay, so they have... Oh, she has healing rod equipped. That's a problem. They have 3,500 as well. But lower defense, I think. You jerk. I don't even remember how much life we've taken from them. I have a feeling we're going to kill them, unfortunately. Oh no, she's berserk. She's going to auto-heal it. That's lovely. She can't concentrate enough to berserk. Okay, so we learned bad breath, so we're good in here. We have zombie left to do. We have whale zombie in outer continent. That one we might not. We might do it. I'm on the fence about that one. I mean, we can fight it. It's a level 5 death. Frankly, right now would probably be the best way to do it. Yeah, we want to get the blue magic. So after this, we'll have done frog catching, blue magic. God, I hate this one. Sure, go ahead. I love the lip licking. Trying to remember where all they hop. Keep that one. Keep that one. That's going to get us another item. Silver fork! It's a new fork for her. Yay. We're not going to be getting up to the other fork just yet. I know, we're getting forked up pretty well. Okay, you guys... I think we want to get down to just like maybe 4. That way they can repopulate fairly easily. I forget if there's ever any treasure deeper in these areas. I don't think there is. So that's 1. Yeah, Bistro Fork is the next big thing that we're looking for. We're not going to get it just yet. But you did get a new fork, so go ahead and go up to Silver Fork. It's just more damage. It's fine. He has learned Odin, so it's on to Atomos. And then Shiva, Ifrit. How much does Odin cost to cast, by the way? 28? That's not too bad. So we need to get Adamantoise.
We've already got Anemone. Adamantoise is in the marshlands here. And then the other one we need to get here is, I think, along the beaches. Slightly curious what you're having for the breakfast. Let's see if we can not kill you this time. Ow. As far as what we want to cast here, nothing just yet. She can heal them. She can whack things to heal them. But she can heal us as well. Kind of nice. Let us go Magic Hammer. She can't cast spells yet, but she can just soak hits, I guess. Go ahead and hit yourself, Garnet. Whack yourself around. I'm trying to get them to go to sleep. That way I can just cast, like, thunder or something at them and be content. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Yeah, none of us have earth resist whatsoever. Go to sleep, yon bastard. So 3,500 life. It is now at about 2,500. I hate that you can miss with a healing staff. You're gonna try eating it. Oh, you son of a... Rage. That was bullshit. Is it asleep? Go to sleep. Yes. Okay. So Phoenix down on Quinoa. You whack her. Just auto heals there. Black magic. Let's go ahead and just... We're gonna... I think we do Fyra. We don't want to go for a weakness. We just want to soften it up a bit. And there we go. We got that one done. So we got the Kuzmarsh. We got Anemone. We got Adamantoise. We still have Whale Zombie here. And then we have... Yeah, Phoenix down to actually get them softened, I guess. And then we just immediately eat them after that. Let's go hit that beach. Get ourselves walking all nice like. Oh, actually, can I use magic on this screen? I can on that screen. Okay, so she actually does have a use for her mana right now. It's just not in battle. What you got waiting for us? I think this might be the zombie whale. No, that's Gigan Octopus. Okay, black magic. We do... Pretty sure Thundara works against it. And I should not have attacked with freaking Garnet there. It's gonna heal. I can't be... Oh, she can be blinded.
She's the only one out of all of us that can, but... I forget if she has a way to heal blind with spells. I don't think she does yet. She might. But mostly what we're looking for is whale zombie. Not the cephalopod. Let's see. Do we have... Nope. It's all up to items. I forget if there's actually a anti-blind... I mean, I'm pretty sure there's a Suna in the game, but I don't know when we get it. Off the top of my head. That's what I'm losing is the top of my head. That's why I can't think today. Come on. Give me stuff. Give me whales. Mwah. There you are. Item. Please don't just immediately die to that. It's gonna whack us. That's fine. As long as we don't lose quinoa, we're fine. Eat it. And that's level 5 death. As long as we don't end up on a level 5 multiplier, we can use that sometimes. I would have to look up the level of enemies, though. Oh, and we can reenact Tella now. I shouldn't make that joke. We're going to have to play Final Fantasy IV eventually, and I'm going to regret that because I always feel a little bad when Tella does that nonsense. For those of you wondering, yes, Tella just completely nukes himself to cast a spell. Okay, so we've got those three. We need to go to the Leafa tree. Next, get ourselves some of that. Then we start doing all the chocobo stuff, which is gonna take forever. Holy hail. Holy hail. I forget how much we're gonna actually have to do to get the... Oh, I think I remember that. But yeah, I forget how much we're going to have to do to get all the chocobo stuff that's possible right now done. It's going to be an ordeal. There's the icy stuff. And this should be the Leafa tree. We should have a beach over here too, right? There's a beach around it, isn't there? Not on this side. Could have sworn there was a beach though. I don't have to do the long ass walk. Waka 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 waka. Nope. We're gonna have to do the waka 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 waka. Which, I mean, that's not horrible. It's just gonna take a while. Because the only thing we have in here is the zombies. The trick is not killing it in one attack. Because we have power scaled. Since we were here last. And we still need to get the... whatchamacallit? frickin' cactuar. Because we haven't gotten 1,000 needles. I do keep forgetting we have the heal staff on her, so I need to be taking that off and put something on her that can actually, you know, not heal the enemies whenever she attacks. But this is all good XP, it's good AP, it's moving us along. Come on. There we go. She's already finished her healing rod stuff, so we just go for like Multina Racket. Amethyst is still working along. And yeah, you're done with all your stuff now. Okay. You've learned to break. You've learned Breaking Bad. Congratulations. Oh, there's a new one for you to learn. Auto float. Running shoes are done, so you get to go learning on Rebirth Ring. And I think out of those abilities, I would much rather have running shoes, auto haste. Although auto float will be nice whenever we start running across a bunch of, like, Quake enemies. And no, I don't mean cacodemons. I mean, fair enough of a caption there, Google. Google's thought I said caca demons. Which, I mean, they are kind of crappy. Oh, look, an orc. Actually, are these... I forget what these... No, they're trolls. Okay. Man. I didn't know this was the internet. But yeah, I think I will put... I need to write down what games I'm going to put on the next poll, because we are getting close to the end of this, so I should probably do the poll soon. I think as soon as we hit disc 4, I'll do the poll. But right now, the contenders are looking to be Final Fantasy 5, 10, and Lufia 2, and then MS Saga. I have a feeling MS Saga is going to get a lot of, what the hell's that? Kind of like what people do with freaking Shadow Hearts. Which is fine. It is perfectly fine not to know obscure games. It's just a shame that they're obscure. Plain and simple. Similar situation for... Oh, I have actually forgotten the name of it. Patent Kaidos. I had to go and look. I had to stop. I think after we finish the blue magic, we've already done frog. We've already done... Well, we could do... No, we can't do one more frog because we've actually already eaten all the frogs in that one. After we do the blue magic, I think all we have left is shopping and chocobos until we move on. Yes, I am just hammering the button right now. I don't know if it was coming through on the microphone. You can probably hear it while I'm talking, because all I'm having them do is just auto attack. Because we're trying to build up money, we're trying to, so we can do all the purchasing we need, and then we're going to... Yeah, we should be good after we get the zombie. We got accuracy plus... Let's do add status, I guess? We do probably want jelly going in here. You know what? Let's get level up on him. Just so he doesn't have to worry about nearly as much. You've got jelly on. You've got jelly on. You don't have jelly on, so we're going to go ahead and get that instead. Although I love my auto potions. I think we'll take that instead of add status. And sure, clear-headed. Why not? And you're already just there. I need to get her more passive skills, but we don't have the gear to do it. It's just not providing them for me. I mean, I'm fine with this. It's just... Oof. I think zombies can appear here. So we don't want to go too far in. Otherwise, it's just going to be a royal pain in the ass. We just didn't get a chance to eat them before because we didn't have quinoa here. Or quina, sorry. I'm going to just keep calling her quinoa for the most part. Oh, yay, it's you. We don't care about the stroppers. They're good XP and stuff, but... I just realized the joke with them. Front screen breakfast, aka brunch. What ya having? Out of curiosity. Because who does not like a bit of food talk? I also might steal the ideas for my own breakfast. just for transparency's sake. I'm gonna steal your breakfast ideas. I don't have a cooking channel, so it's not like I can do anything with them that's nefarious, but strawberry waffles and scrambled eggs with cheese and turkey bacon. That's a good breakfast. I'm just going back to a memory of some crepes I had now. Speaking of strawberries and stuff, I had some of the best. They were crepes with cream cheese and like 4 berries and some kind of drizzle on them. Oh, that was ages ago though. And they were so rich. It felt like you were going to get like diabetes just from looking at them. I'm not good at making crepes. So I'm probably not going to have crepes for breakfast, but that did just pop into my head. Hey, La Pau, how's it going? We are changing up our equipment so she can keep learning stuff, even though she is completely useless whenever it comes to summoning things. We'll go ahead and get Shiva next. Just looking for some zombies. Does anybody else have some zombies they'd like to eat? Hey, it's zombies. Now we just need to figure out how to do less than 1,000 damage. I'm gonna do... You know what? I am gonna split it. This shouldn't do lethal. Unless I am under... Yeah, okay, that's fine. We'll do just a normal cure. Trying to keep things like limited. So I can get the stuff from them. Magic tag's not a terrible thing. That gets rid of... trying to remember what it's called. It's the one that makes it... Yeah, here it is. Here's zombie. Yeah, zombie. It makes us like them. And we should be good on just consuming them all. And we learned roulette, a skill I will never use. Roulette is an awful skill. At least in my opinion. It randomly selects a target from all on the field and then kills them. The thing is, it's very rare for it to hit the enemies because you're usually not facing more enemies than you have allies. I don't think it's weighted towards anybody. Now, if this was like a tactical RPG where you had 4 characters and the enemies had 30 something, then I would consider using a skill like roulette. But now that we have gotten all of those lovelies, yes. Let us see what kind of trouble we can get into. Okay, Twitch. I was irresponsible today. Yeah, we're gonna raid DF. I told him we were gonna raid him today. So why not? Why not raid people who are normally part of the community? And also, he's a tuxedo. The tuxedo folks are cool. There's Squirrel, there's DF, there's... Trying to think who else actually still streams. Mod used to stream. Mod used to do speedruns of freaking Sonic. I wish he'd come back to it. But anyway, I will see you guys tomorrow. We'll be streaming more of this. I might have done some grinding between now and then, depending on how much time I have. But thank you all for coming in. And again, happy birthday again, Queen. And I will see you guys next time. Bye!